Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Raluca and I do a lot of makeup content. In this video I'm going to show you how I did this look right here. It's very summery, very fun and bright. I really wanted to take advantage of these last days of summer to create a colorful look like this. Before we jump into the tutorial, I want to remind you guys that if you're into makeup, you should consider subscribing to my channel. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, I did my brows off camera because I already have a tutorial on how I do my brows. And for this look I'm going to start with my eyes. And first I'm going to prime them using a little bit of concealer. And I'm using a flat brush like this. The concealer that I'm using is the Huda Beauty Concealer. This is very thick and very full coverage. And I'm going to tap it all over my eyelid. The palette that I'm going to use today is going to be this Beaute Slice of Paradise palette. The packaging is absolutely stunning, but the inside, like, look at this color scheme right here. It's so summery and so gorgeous, and the quality of this is insanely good. They have an amazing pigment. They do have a little bit of fallout though, but to be honest, they are so pigmented that it's kind of worth it. If you haven't tried their shadows, I suggest you do. If you're in Europe like me, you can find them on Beauty Bay. If not, you can find them on their website. They do ship worldwide, but if you want to skip taxes and stuff, you can order from Beauty Bay. I'm going to start by applying this bright pink here. It's called Rose Pinch. I'm going to apply it all over the eyelid with NYX 13 brush. So I'm taking the shade on the brush, dusting off a little bit of the excess because it does have a little bit of fallout, as I told you before. But see that pigment? It's insane. So I'm just tapping it all over the eyelid. And I'm kind of bringing it close to my crease. But first I'm applying it at the base of the lashes, so the maximum pigmentation goes there. And then kind of fading it into the crease. Next I'm going to take a little bit of Flamingo on a Morphe M506 brush. Again, dust off the excess, and I'll blend this into my crease. To really fade this pink into my skin. I'm really trying to take advantage of the last days of summer with these colorful looks. It feels so surreal that summer is almost over. Like I haven't even felt like it was summer. Anyways, I kind of feel excited for fall and all those warm tone looks that I'm going to do. I'm going to be doing like a wing liner shape with the concealer to do a really bright yellow liner. I'm really trying to stamp and do very short strokes of the brush so I don't mess this up. To create that really bright yellow liner, I'm going to take the shade Daffodil on a flat brush. This one is from Morphe, it's from the vegan brush set, so it doesn't have a name. And I'm going to stamp this shade over where I placed the concealer. Oh, I love how bright and neon this yellow is. And under this bright yellow liner, I'm going to do a black wing liner, and I'm going to use this Sephora collection color block liner in the shade Ink Splash. I did a wear test on this one and it's amazing. It wears so well. So I'm going to kind of keep this liner kind of in the center of the yellow liner. What I really love about this technique is that, as you can see, with a bright bold liner like this, it doesn't really accentuate your eye shape, like a black liner does, and with this kind of a double liner you kind of have the both advantages. Let's say it's bright and colorful, but it accentuates your eyes at the same time. This eye look is going to look really gorgeous with false lashes, but I'm going to apply them at the end because I don't want any powder or other face products to get on the lash. So I'm going to move on to the face for now, and I'm going to start by using this NYX Angel Veil Primer to fill in my pores. I'm just going to apply it on the center of my face to really blur the texture that I have. And I want to keep my complexion really natural and dewy, so I'm going to use my Dior Forever Skin Glow foundation. This foundation is amazing if you have really dry skin. It's very dewy. It makes your skin really glow. I'm using the shade 1N. And I'm applying little dots all over my face. And this has a fragrance. I personally love the smell of it, but if that's something that bothers you, keep in mind that it has kind of a strong scent. I'm going to blend this foundation using a sponge. I love this foundation for the times when my skin is clear, because it has almost no coverage. It just evens out your skin tone and that's it. It's very sheer, but most days this is the kind of foundation that I love. It makes my skin look so juicy and hydrated. On my under eye, I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age in the shade Brightener. This is some kind of a color corrector to cancel out the darkness under my eyes. It has this peachy pink shade to really brighten things up here. And to conceal, I'm going to use the same concealer but in the shade Neutralizer. This has a really strong yellow undertone. This is the best drugstore concealer that I've tried. I'm going to use it to brighten the center of my face as well. It lasts so well on the skin and it looks flawless. I'm going to do a little bit of cream contour again for the very natural finish that it gives. And I'm going to use my Natasha Denona Face Glow foundation in the shade 45 to contour. I'm just going to shake it first because it's very liquidy. I'm going to use a Wet n Wild P50 brush to apply it. I'm just going to stamp it under my cheekbone. Like, see how natural this kind of contour looks? I'm going to contour my forehead as well. I'm going to shade under my nose as well. I think cream blush would have looked amazing for this look, but I don't have any, unfortunately. I'm doing a little bit of lip contouring. Now I'm going to set the concealer using some translucent powder. This is the RCMA No Color Powder, although it's moved into an older powder jar. Before I set it, I make sure there are no creases, so I'm going to take a sponge again and blend the concealer. I'm using a eyeshadow blending brush. This is the Morphe M330 brush. This is how I've been setting my under eyes lately, and I'm loving this technique. I'm going to use a light coat of powder all over my face as well. So I took a little bit of powder in the jar and I coat my fluffy brush in it. Dust off the excess. I really don't want to apply a lot because I want to keep my complexion dewy, but I kind of need to set it. And I'm just stamping the powder. For blush, I'm going to take my Sigma Blush Cheek Palette and I'm going to mix the shade Pinkin with Cor de Rosa. And I'm stamping the blush on my cheek above my contour. And on the bridge of my nose as well. I want to draw some false freckles and I want that sun-kissed look. For highlighter, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Baked highlighter in the shade Moonlight Pearls, and I'll apply it with a NYX brush. I have no idea what number this is because it faded. And I'm going to dust it on my cheekbones. On my chin. This kind of a brush makes the application a lot more sheer and natural. And I'm switching to a smaller brush, a little brush like this, to highlight the tip of my nose, my brow bone, and my inner corner. I kind of want to finish my eyeshadow, so I'm taking the pink again and applying it on the lower lash line. Oh my god, I forgot how pigmented this is. And in the center of my lower lash line, I'm applying the yellow again. I'm taking some contour powder from the Sigma Blush Cheek Palette to do some freckles. I'm using a small eyeliner brush and doing some dots in the middle of my face. To finish off the face makeup, I'm going to apply the MAC Fix Plus setting spray. This leaves that dewy natural finish on the skin. I'm curling my lashes and applying some mascara to get ready for the false lashes. The mascara that I'm using today is the Fenty Full Frontal Mascara. And to finish off this eye look, I'm going to apply some false lashes that I got from Wish. I already applied the lash glue and let it dry for about 40 seconds. So I'm just going to secure the middle and then the sides. For my lips, I'm going to apply a lip pencil and a gloss on top. I've been loving this look lately. And I'm going to start by applying the Boysenberry's lip pencil in the shade Naked. And I'm slightly overlaying as well. On top of this, I'm going to apply the Too Faced Sweet Peach Lip Gloss. This smells amazing. I just love the lip pencil and gloss combo. Especially this one because I love everything peachy. And yeah, that's about everything for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to take advantage of those last days of summer to wear this kind of a bold, colorful makeup look. If you enjoyed this look and this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. Thank you so much for watching and I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye!